They call me Squirrel.
What's going on, Squirrel Squad? It's your boy, the Squirrel. I got a very special little treat for everybody today. And I know that a lot of times when I come up with videos and I'm like, oh, this is going to be really cool, it doesn't have like some big name in the title. So it's going to not get probably the recognition that I'm hoping it will. But it's okay. I want to do it anyway. Liam Tulley recently joined the Patreon server and became a patron for the Look Squirrel brand. I appreciate that very much. And in talking with him and chatting with him a little bit back and forth, um, I could tell by his profile picture, he looked like he was a stand-up comic. So I asked him if he was, and he shared a couple pieces with me. And I asked him if he minded if I reacted to one of them, and he said, "Go for it." So I'm gonna go for it. So this is one of the pieces he sent me, and I'm up for a good laugh, and hopefully I'll find some good laughs. I want to share. I like to share out you, my people who support me. I like to support you. You know, I mean, I do collabs with people. I try to react to stuff if it fits into my niche of reactions, comedy. This guy's from the UK. This fits. If it's music, Duncan Harop, Magic Jones. You know what I'm saying? So um, anytime you find somebody in our little universe and you think that they've got something that I should look at, please let me know. Send me a message. Let me know. Let's take a look at this together. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope I enjoy it. I hope we all enjoy it, and I hope that Liam enjoys it. So here we go, folks. This is Liam Tulley stand-up comedy show reel. Let's give it a whirl. 5.5 minutes. Let's do it. Liam Tulley, stand-up.
I finally got an appointment. I went and see the doctor. He's at his desk, and next to him is a woman about 20 years old. He goes, "This is Laura. She's a medical student, and she's going to be observing your examination if you don't mind." Well, of course I don't mind. Put it on the telly in reception as well if you want.
It's true. I've gone to the doctor. I went to the doctor one time. There was two people in the room. The doctor comes in. He's like, "Oh, just so you know, as a medical student, you don't mind if they're here, do you?" I mean, I guess I could say no, but I'm already doing stuff I don't want to do with somebody like you that I don't know. So what's three people in the room, right? If I'm gonna, show all my bits and pieces, why not everybody take a look at it? Screw it. Well, it's two students in the room with me. I don't know. Italian reception though. I don't know. I don't know if I can handle that many people. I could do it all the way up to the part where I got to, whip out the twigs and berries and cough and all that stuff. I'm not so sure I want that on the TV.
Now, I wanted to say no, but then I felt guilty. I thought, if I say no and Laura fails a medical degree, I don't want to be responsible for Laura having to join OnlyFans just to pay the rent. So I let her watch. I got on the bed, and the doctor said, "Pull your jeans down and lift your knees up." So I'm on the bed. He said, "Just relax."
Oh no.
Still have my coat on. That just felt wrong.
Yeah.
He checked my prostate and he said, "I think you've got something called prostatitis, which means your prostate's inflamed and it's blocking your urine flow." And he said, "Something you can do to stop this is when you're standing over the toilet, if you can't get a proper flow, to relax your prostate, gently tickle your bum cheek." And I thought, are you a proper doctor?
I think I saw this guy at a baseball game one time. You're in the stadium and you go into the bathroom, there's like 60 urinals in a line. I saw a guy doing something.
He said, "We don't like giving medication to people of your age with this condition, but," he said, "if you want it, there are some side effects." I said, "I'll risk it." He gave me him, he said, "You will need to go to the toilet more frequently." And he was right. I was on a train station with no toilet, bursting to go. It was late at night, and I looked to this side and I thought, where am I going to go? There's a vending machine that sells bottles of water. So I bought a bottle of water, emptied it out on the tracks. And at the time, there was only me on the station. I'm just about to start pissing in this bottle. Someone come down the steps. I thought, where am I going to go now? And on this side of me, there's a photo booth. So I went in there. I go in there, shut the curtain. That went to there.
Sounds like an American urinal. I
So,
mean,
so I had
stall.
to stand on the chair then. So I'm standing on the chair. I'm tall, so I had to bend down to fit in. Just about to start pissing, the chair swivels like that. So I had to put my foot up to get my balance. I couldn't do that. So I had to squat on the chair like that. So I'm aiming into the ball. I'm tickling my ass. I read a newspaper article that said scientists have done a study saying that women prefer bald men over men with hair.
I just want to comment real quick. I know that this is like a compilation that he's put together of different sets. I was waiting, and I imagine that the end of that joke was probably right as he finally started getting it to go. The thing started flashing and taking the pictures, but I don't know. But that's what I was hoping.
I've done my own study. And that's bollocks. I once messaged a girl, right, and she got back to me. She said, "There's absolutely no chance that I can date you because I've got a phobia of bald heads." And I thought she was joking, but she wasn't. It's a genuine condition. So I said, "I hope you don't mind me asking, but what caused that?" She said, "Well, what it was, I dated a bald guy years ago, and I was fine with it until the first time he went down on me, and I had a panic attack."
She's
She
giving birth.
said, from her point of view, it looked like she was giving birth to a giant baby.
It's true. That's what I thought.
I got asked for ID in Asda, buying Beecham's flu powders. She said, "I can't serve you these Beecham's flu powders if you haven't got your ID, because I don't know what you're going to be doing with them." I said, "I'm not a dealer. I'm not standing outside doctors' surgeries pushing Beecham's. What are you talking about?" Clues in the name, Beecham's flu powders. I've got flu, look in my basket, chicken soup and Lucasade. Classic science. She said, "I'm sorry, I can't, because if you're underage and you overdose on these, it's my responsibility." I said, "Overdose on Beecham's flu powders? I'd need about 100 boxes. Imagine that autopsy if I did. Cutting me open. Oh, his stomach's in bits, but his sinuses are clear." So. Some people set their alarm, and when it goes off, they get up. Who are these nutters? And then they brag about it, don't they? Telling you how well they've slept. "Oh, I've had 10 hours sleep, me. Brilliant sleep, yeah. I'm always up early, me. Even on my day off, I get up at 6. Well, you're still going to die, so stop showing off." People think it's an advantage being tall just because you can reach things. It's not, it's a disadvantage, because if I'm in a supermarket and a little old woman needs something off the top shelf, she's going to ask me, isn't she? And I've got to get it, otherwise I'm a knobhead. I can't do that to people shorter than me, can I? I can't go, "Can you just pass me that there off that bottom shelf?" Can't be asked.
All right, so that was Liam Tulley. I thought he had some great material. It was kind of at the end. It was like quick little short jokes, but the first piece, I love that first piece especially. That was really good. The whole, I could totally relate to this whole thing with the doctor and everything. It's great. To me, like anything with the doctors, a lot of times turns into great material. There's so many different ways you can go when you're writing doctor jokes. I would say. Um, I have a lot of respect for you, man, for doing this, for living out your dream, for getting on stage, for performing in front of people. I seriously, man, you got all the respect I can give, man. I my whole life wanted to be a stand-up comedian. I have done a bunch of roasts. I was the roast master in a bunch of roasts. I've got roasted once, but never did I just do a stand-up, like just go to a stand-up and do stand-up. I wrote a bunch of stand-up years ago. I lost all my books for a long time. I found them later and realized my jokes weren't that great. Some of them were okay, but it's not because they weren't great jokes. I mean, they were probably decent jokes, but they just didn't age, as you do a lot of current event stuff a lot of times and stuff like that. And then I realized a lot of my stuff probably isn't going to be acceptable these days. Anyhow, I've never hit the call to do it, and I have nothing but respect for anybody who can get on stage in front of people and do anything, especially stand up because it's tough. I mean, if you can sing and you sing a song 1,000 times, if you go out and you sing it right, it's gonna be great. But everyone has a different sense of humor. So you might go through all your jokes and be like, man, these things are killing. And then you get up on stage and it's silence. You never know. You never know with the sense of humor, your crowd, your demographic, all that kind of stuff. It's sometimes tough to gauge that ahead of time. So, good on you, man. Good on you, Liam. Thank you for letting me check that out. I appreciate you sharing that with me. I appreciate everyone checking this out with me over here. I'm going to put a link to Liam's YouTube page in the comment below. Please consider the fact that he's a longtime Squirrel Squad member, and he's, I've chatted with him just a little bit. He seems like a great guy. He's a funny guy. We can see that. And, he's got just like 60 something subs or whatever. He's only got a few pieces on his page, but it's always nice to support each other, Go over there, just give him a sub, ring the bell. Hey, look at this. 3 months from now, whenever he puts his next thing up, whenever it may be, hey, look, Squirrel Squad member. I'm gonna go check that out. If not, that's fine. I don't want people to blindly sub to people just to do it. That does none of us any good. But if you liked it and you want to support them, by all means, please do. Liam, thanks, man. Appreciate it. I hope you guys liked it. I did. I enjoyed it. It was a good little laugh there, and sometimes it's all we need, especially with what I've been going through the past week. It's I needed a good laugh. So thanks, man. You guys be good. All right. Squirrel out.